This episode of Safemoon Knight will cover Safemoon price and daily volume. First and only punch regarding the Safemoon tokenomics fee going from 10% to 1%, what it means, and everything else in between. If you've been able to hack into my Knight computer and survey my feed, congratulations. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of this content. Leave a comment below as I read and reply to them all. And make sure to share this video to help get the word about Safemoon to others. For more Knight content, make sure to follow me on Twitter. This is not financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. I'm someone else. I've become something else. I am Safemoon Knight. Alfred, provide a live feed to Safemoon's price and daily volume.
Coming your way, Master Bruce.
Thanks, Alfred. Seems as though Safemoon's current price is 0.002351, with a daily volume of 583,000. A huge uptick in the Safemoon price in the last 24 hours. It went up about 71%. Nice. The price went from approximately 0.0013 to 0.00255. Nice. And with the retracement here, going back to 0.002351. But look at these buys and sells. Out of 1467 transactions, 82% of those were buys. Looks like someone in the Safemoon community is feeling bullish. Now, on to the next segment. Safemoon Knight's first punch. Now, for the first segment here, I'm sure most of you have heard about the evolution of Safemoon tokenomics. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about the reduction of the Safemoon tokenomics fee from 10% to 1%. Around 3:30 in the morning Eastern, 2:30 Central, Safemoon released a tweet with a huge announcement. Here was that tweet. So let's take a look. It says, "Greetings Safemoon family. Safemoon gained recognition as one of the earliest tokens to implement tokenomics within its contract." Yeah, Safemoon didn't invent it, but they made it popular and mainstream. Today we're announcing that it's time to move forward to the next stage. Safemoon is improving the fee structure to deliver more functionality, utility, scalability to the entire ecosystem. This will see the tokenomics fee reduced from 10% to just 1%. This will be symmetrical for all transactions, meaning it will be applied as a 1% fee on buys, sells, and transfers. Simple. This important change to our tokenomics is designed to evolve Safemoon into a highly capable utility token. The first major utility will be the ability to bridge between chains on the Safemoon swap while offering competitive and attractive fees for users. Let me say that one more time. The first major utility will be the ability to bridge between chains on the Safemoon swap. Nice. You do not need to do anything for this change. There are no migrations, no drops, new contracts, or similar. The Safemoon team will never send you a DM or post comments inviting you to claim or complete anything. Stay vigilant. The intention is to deliver these changes in tokenomics around the same time as the Safemoon cross-chain bridge functionality that is due to launch. Now, before moving forward, I know what some of you might be thinking, as Alfred and I had similar thoughts. Before educating ourselves, some of you might be saying, well, what's Safemoon thinking? Going from a 10% fee to a 1% fee? What about reflections? What about the burn? For everyone who is relying on that passive income due to volume in the future, how can they do this to us? If Safemoon plays their cards correctly, which in my opinion is perfect thus far, and everything comes to fruition as they say, this shift from 10% to 1% will allow Safemoon to have more volume than ever imagined before. But what about my reflections going from 10% to 1% fee? How can that possibly match what I was getting before with my 10% fee on the Safemoon tokenomics? Well, before answering that question, let's dive into the PDF, dissect it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Let's go. Here's the first page of that PDF, the evolution of Safemoon tokenomics. I'll be reading through this, but stopping with some of my thoughts. Safemoon is improving the fee structure to deliver more functionality, utility, and scalability to the entire ecosystem. Now keep in mind, the entire ecosystem will be huge. Now let's move on. Here's the first text of the PDF. Quickly soaring into global awareness, Safemoon gained recognition as one of the earliest tokens to implement tokenomics within its contract. Yeah. Tokenomics involves collecting a percentage fee and distributing it based on a predefined fee structure. Historically, this involved a fixed value for every operation with a 10% fee that was applied to buys, sells, and transfers. So that right there, that's true. 10% fee across everything, buys, sells, and transfers. And here, the next paragraph basically says that because Safemoon V2 was introduced, they were able to introduce the fee tier function. Fee tier function allowed Safemoon to change their tokenomics fee structure. 10% buy, 10% sell, but a 2% transfer. Moving on, and here's the announcement. Today we're announcing that it's time to move forward to the next stage of Safemoon Tokenomics. We'll be reducing the tokenomics fee from 10% to just 1%. This will be asymmetrical for all transactions, meaning it will be applied as a 1% fee on buys, sells, and transfers. So yeah, this is the second time Safemoon has changed the fee structure on their token. And I appreciate the photo of choice here, the tip of the iceberg. I wonder what's underneath. Let's move on. The next page here is a little graphic. Evolution of Safemoon Tokenomics. A 10% tax is decreasing to just 1%, creating a more scalable, powerful, and integrated ecosystem. They're really driving that point. Scalable, powerful, and integrated ecosystem. Let's find out why. This important change to our tokenomics is designed to evolve Safemoon into an even more capable utility token. The first major utility will be the ability to bridge between chains while offering competitive and attractive fees for users. That's a big one. I don't want that to go understated. No. As a matter of fact, it's so important that I have a recording. Yeah, that's right. A recording of Dom Bailey and Kat Zaras and Gandalf talking amongst themselves in a Twitter space hosted by Safemoon Tony. I'll show that clip to you soon, but let's carry on. This fundamental change of Safemoon Tokenomics will see the Safemoon ecosystem work in a much more dynamic way. Over time, more products and tools will become integrated into this expanding ecosystem, bringing more utility and purpose. So here they're saying there'll be more tools, more utility brought into this ecosystem, brought into this 1% fee. Wonder what they have planned. It should be made clear that this is a change to the Safemoon Tokenomics, and the 0.25% swap fee is unaffected. So in this Safemoon swap, we always had to pay 0.25% for the swap fee itself. But now, we won't be paying a 10% fee on the Safemoon tokens. We'll only be paying a 1% fee. So before, we used to pay a 10.25% fee altogether, but now we'll only be paying a 1.25%. What a change. And now Safemoon hits us with some examples here. Let's take a look. So before diving into this little example, I just want to remind you that the 10% fee reduction to 1% has not been implemented yet. That will happen as the bridges open. They will all happen at the same time, and I have confirmation on that. Just stay tuned. And if you want to take a look at that example down below there, just pause the video and take a look. Now let's see the new tokenomic structure, and let's see that breakdown of fees. Now with the new fee structure being only 1%, let's take that 1% and slice it and dice it in 4s. Well, one of those quarters will go to reflections. One of those slices will go to burn. One of those will go to chain LP generation, which again is most likely swap and evolve. And then another slice to the ecosystem growth fund. And the transfer fee is also 1%, not 2. Half of that will go to burn and half to reflections. If you want to see this sample here, just pause the video. Moving on. The next page of that PDF is as always improving, yeah, but how? Let's take a look. This change positions the Safemoon token as the core element that fuels the ecosystem. This is achieved through efficient integration with Safemoon's products and services. Well, what products and services? Yeah, we'll find out. The updated approach supports easier engagement and participation within the ecosystem and enables users to access features, tools, and utilities in more versatile and interesting ways. Yeah, well, I bet they're talking about centralized exchanges. I bet they're talking about getting listed on Binance. I bet they're talking about other stuff like that. Yeah, that's all surface level stuff. Nice indeed. But there's a lot more that meets the eye. Here, take a look. Partners can also effortlessly participate by utilizing patent pending and exclusive advanced DEX tools, such as the Safemoon Token Monetization Innovation and the Safemoon Tokenomics Supervisor, TMI or STS. These integrations empower partners to participate collaboratively in the ongoing development and advantages of the Safemoon ecosystem. Now, what is TMI? And why is it so important? Well, here, TMI is a patent pending, an innovative piece of tech that's helping to fix crypto as a whole. Let me explain TMI before moving forward real quick so you get a better understanding of how advanced Safemoon's thinking is. On any other swap, when you want to buy a token, and let's call this token the Safemoon token. Let's say you were buying $100 worth of Safemoon token. Every time you buy or sell it, there's a 10% fee. This $100 transaction will trigger the swap to take 10%, which is $10. And what it does, it would have to sell Safemoon back to the open market. That's not favorable, because that means there's a big sell, and a big red candle isn't good, and that's a crypto problem. Well, Safemoon went out and fixed it. How? By developing and inventing the TMI. The TMI, this is what the TMI does. Let's say you want to buy $100 worth of Safemoon. When $100 worth of the Safemoon token is purchased, TMI is triggered. What this does is TMI will automatically purchase $10 worth of BNB and give you $90 worth of Safemoon, so there's no 10% sale on Safemoon, meaning no red candle, meaning crypto problem fixed. Thanks Safemoon for that innovative tech. Nice. Now moving on to the next page. Some common questions. Yeah, I have a few as well. When will this change in tokenomics take place? The intention is to deliver these changes in tokenomics around the same time as the Safemoon cross-chain bridge functionality that is due to launch. Yeah, well, a little bird on Twitter told us that this is going to be launching in May. Another question here. How will I know the tokenomics change has been made? You'll see announcements on all our main social media channels. You'll get an email if you're subscribed to our Safemoon newsletter. You'll see updates to the contracts on the change. You'll see a different percentage value on the swap when making trades. You'll see educational content and general discussions throughout the community. Again, it will happen sometime in May. What other changes might I expect to see? As part of regular ongoing maintenance and healthy operational procedures, Safemoon may look to rebalance or redistribute liquidity across multiple chain pairings. Nice. Well, do I need to do anything or migrate anything to this change? In short, no. These changes will be made on the Safemoon token contract by the Safemoon team, and there's nothing for any user to do. There are no activations or migrations or similar requirements necessary. Stay vigilant. Yeah, I like that line. Please stay vigilant and be cautious of potential scammers on social media platforms who might attempt to deceive you through private direct messages and influence your actions. Yeah, that advice there is spot on. Make sure to stay vigilant. Something that I ask is why now, and here it is. We are striving to provide the best possible user experience as we deliver more of our ecosystem. This tokenomics change goes hand in hand with our cross-chain bridge functionality. If you're wondering how this pertains to the cross-chain bridge functionality, stay tuned. I'll show you that space in a minute. How does this change the burn mechanism? Although the percentage of the burn per transaction is reduced, it is now distributed amongst BSC, Ethereum, and Polygon. The newly introduced bridge is to help compensate for this fee reduction by spreading the remaining circulating supply across all chains. Let me say that one more time. Listen up. By spreading the remaining circulating supply across all chains. Nice. That means the supply for BSC once these go live will get reduced. When tokens are burnt on any chain, those tokens will be removed from the overall supply. That means all these chains are interlinked and they all influence one another with supply, burn, and that's right. Keep in mind that the tokenomic distribution can change over time. As the ecosystem develops, adjustments to the burn mechanism, including its reduction or removal, may occur in the future. Yeah, that's basically just disclosing to us that they may change the tokenomics features in the future. Yeah, well, as the supply gets lower and lower, I expect changes. Changes like stopping the burn. Here's the next question. How do tokenomics apply with centralized exchanges? Listen up. Centralized exchanges will not be requested to implement any tokenomics, so a 0% fee on centralized exchanges, not the Safemoon centralized exchange, but any other centralized exchanges. Any centralized exchanges that have implemented tokenomics functionality already will be requested to remove it. This will mean 0% tokenomics for any funds held on centralized exchanges. Keep in mind that when your tokens are on the blockchain and you transfer from the Safemoon ecosystem to a centralized exchange or back to your wallet, you will be charged a 1% fee for each transaction. Any changes to how centralized exchanges handle existing tokenomics will be at their own discretion, and you will need to contact them for details. So basically what this means is Safemoon is asking all centralized exchanges not to incur any tokenomics tokenomics fees, and if they do, it's on their own accord, and Safemoon is not asking them to do so. If you take any of your Safemoon tokens and bring it to a centralized exchange, there's a 1% fee. If you have tokens on a centralized exchange and bring it back to the Safemoon swap, there's going to be a 1% fee. Next question, and this is what a lot of people were asking me. What's the catch? Well, there is no catch. This is a step forward in our mission to improve the functionality and scalability of what we're building, our ecosystem. While the total fee will be lower, it opens up the opportunity for increased use and trading. These changes seek to create a greater participation and versatility within the Safemoon ecosystem while streamlining product and service integration in a constantly evolving environment. Also remember that tokenomics are not being removed. That's right, they're not being removed. They're being adjusted. The goal is to ensure that the Safemoon ecosystem and those who participate within it are given access to the best of all possibilities. And here, my favorite part, some key benefits. Increased activity within the Safemoon ecosystem. Well, what does that mean? I can give you one example. Nobody will be day trading with a 10% fee, but now that 10% fee is being reduced to 1%. That opens up more doors for volume. That opens up more doors for day trading. Maybe day traders won't be so hesitant to use Safemoon to do their bidding. But day trading is just a simple tip of the iceberg example for you. There's another example, bridges, the BSC, Ethereum, and Polygon bridge. And I'll get to that with that bomb dropping Twitter space with Don, Katz, and Gandalf. Here, another benefit from the reduction of taxes. High quality, high functional, and connected systems will be more attractive to token and technology partners. Well, what does that mean? One word comes to my mind: blockchain. Others would want to build on the Safemoon blockchain if there's only a small 1% fee. A 10% fee may be too difficult for any other token building on the Safemoon blockchain to sustain. So, a 1% fee is easy in comparison. Another benefit, distribution across the ecosystem as it expands with more chains. Distribution across the ecosystem as it expands with more chains. Why is this significant? I'll tell you why. Right now it's on BSC, Poly, and ETH. Well, what if it was on ADA, Avalanche, and a lot of other ones? Let's say 30 other ones. I'll tell you something. I don't see Safemoon or its blockchain as an ordinary token or blockchain. This is different. I see Safemoon's blockchain as the union station or the gateway to all other blockchains. What do I mean by that? I mean that I think in the future, Safemoon will be the gateway to all other blockchains, meaning all you need to do is own Safemoon. And once you own Safemoon, you can own any other token on the market. You can go to any blockchain you want as long as you have Safemoon. Why? Because that's the way Safemoon's blockchain will be set up. I believe everybody will be holding Safemoon in their wallet. Why? Because if you need to jump on the Ethereum platform right away, boom, you got Safemoon in your wallet. You could do it lickety split. If you want to jump on the Polygon blockchain, boom, you got Safemoon in your wallet. You could jump on lickety split. The Avalanche blockchain, boom. The ADA blockchain, boom. The Grove blockchain, boom. Lickety split. Why? Because Safemoon will be bridged with every single blockchain. It'll be more of a block web. If you have Safemoon in the center and all the other blockchains around it, as long as you hold Safemoon, you can have and navigate through all the other blockchains lickety split. Another benefit here, enhanced appeal for those who view higher fees as restrictive. As said before, 10% may have been too much, but 1% is easy. And last, we're delighted to finally be sharing this news with you and look forward to bringing you more details about our maturing Safemoon ecosystem soon. And a little farewell message here with some jellyfish. Now, I want to show you that space as to why cross-chain bridges is so significant in this fee reduction.
So I'll just take you down a series of questions. So first question, to do cross-chain with the token, wouldn't it essentially be a sell on one side of the chain and a buy on the other?
If they were to leave the ecosystem, yeah.
Right. So if I were going from, let's say, Safemoon ETH to Safemoon Poly, I would have to, well, essentially what the cross-chain would do is sell my Safemoon ETH and then buy Safemoon Poly.
See, that's the reason why we don't just jump into spaces for like 2 years, man. Like, that is not...
No. If you haven't seen it already, there's an article we put out that related to how the supply works across chains. But there is no sell on one side, buy on the other. There is entry on one side, and if you would like to then leave, there's an exit on the other. However, it is just, you are essentially moving your tokens from one side to another. You are
Yeah, it's like a either mint burn or either a locker functionality in between there.
Yes, to a certain extent, yes. There's more to it than that, but yes, that is the kind of base premise. I just didn't want to
Okay.
use those terminology.
Understood. And so, in just hypothetically speaking, like would the transaction fee to cross chains be more expensive, with a 10% tax than with a 1%? Or let me rephrase that: with a 10% fee than with a 1% fee.
Listen,
The transaction fees
Correct.
to go across the chain?
Correct.
If you hold the Safemoon token, going across the chain is only going to cost you gas fees.
It's only going to cost you gas fee, so there is no fee to cross a chain with the Safemoon token.
Correct.
Huh.
The
Explain.
tokenomics itself is the fee for accessing the utility, which is
The ability to
the
cross
1%.
chain.
I
So
wanted to
correct.
say that for you, Don. I guess you didn't know that, right?
So hear me out. Hypothetically, okay? I see this token that's, blowing up on ETH, right? Hypothetical token, call it Pepe or something like that. And then, but I'm sitting on a bag of Polygon. What you're telling me is I could swap my Poly for Safemoon Poly.
Yep.
Right? And then I pay the 1% fee for the swap into Safemoon Poly. And then I take my Safemoon Poly and then go across to Safemoon ETH, right? No fee.
Yep.
And then I go from
Yep.
Safemoon ETH to Ethereum, 1% fee, and then I go into Poly or go into hypothetical token Pepe.
Correct, yes. There's a
Wow,
1%
that's great.
fee into the token and a 1% fee out on the other side. But using the bridge, doesn't matter how many times you want to use it. You can use it as many times as you like, back and forth. But your exit and entry of the Safemoon token is where the fees lie. It is strictly down to the gas fees. Now, in your scenario with gas and Ethereum, we all know how that is be obviously handled. However, there are scenarios in that where you've got to be careful when you do go across chain, because if you do want to exit, you will need the actual native token of that chain in order to leave on the other side.
and there you have it. There's a space between Don, Gandalf, and Cats Are Us, hosted by Safemoon Tony, and co-hosted by Kurod, Safemoon Joseph. Basically, what they were telling you is this. If you have Safemoon in the Safemoon wallet, you're able to go on the ETH chain, Poly chain, or BSC chain, lickety split. No costs involved, only little gas fees. And that's what I mean when I say Safemoon is not just a normal token, it's the gateway to all other tokens. This gets rid of the need for centralized exchanges, because when you're going from one blockchain to the other, typically you'd have to use a centralized exchange. Well, not with the Safemoon ecosystem, and this is why the tokenomics fee structure going from 10% to 1% with the cross-chain bridges being open is such a big deal. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you like viewing this content, make sure to subscribe and punch that notification bell so you're aware of when I release my next dataset video. Please share this video to help get the news about Safemoon to others. And make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest news on Safemoon as it's happening. We're growing more and more every day. For all those who follow, like, retweet, comment, spread the word of Safemoon and spread the word of my message, Alfred and I sincerely thank you. Look, it's no secret that Safemoon is doing something beyond what we've all imagined, with a 71% increase in price in the last 24 hours, Now with the reduction of tax fees from 10% to 1%, the possibilities are limitless. We'll have to see what happens. Until then, stay vigilant, stay patient, stay Safemoon, and I'll stay Safemoon Knight.